Good day, everybody. I don't know, McNuts. I think you're missing out on what would possibly be a great story. Yesterday's was more epic than today's. Maybe I should journal my shits and talk about them on stream. Apparently it works for Charlie. However, I'm not Charlie. You can talk about shit all you want on Twitch. You can talk about shit all you want on Twitch. I am so good at this game. Oops. You're welcome. In all fairness, right there, I made it a lot further than I thought I was gonna make it. Oh! Whoop! Dr. Mario's a good time, though. I seem to have, like, all the influence over you. Oh, it's gonna be that kind of challenge, is it? You're really pumped up for the venue days. You're gonna be like, alright, bro. I haven't slept in 72 hours, but I've practiced Dr. Mario. Let's do this. 11 p.m. Bike racks. I'll be like, bro, it's fucking 11 o'clock. This is a new PB! Okay. Pretty sick. It's gonna be a good day, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. 11 p.m. Bike rack. Son of a bitch, you gotta install a bike rack. Oh. Yeah, considering what's next door. Hey, bros. Got any bike racks for sale? And can you install them emergency? You would swear I was practicing this. I haven't picked this up in 2 weeks. Actually, that Mario Day was the last time I picked it up. So not quite 2 weeks, but close enough. I don't know, I think I'm just generically in a good mood. I think I actually slept pretty well last night, which was a good thing. And I know why. Oh no! Bro. They're like Korean barbecue westernized. Phew. Like, I am straight up gonna go carnivore and torture myself until we open the venue just so I can get fat. Again. What's my reason for feeling good and actually sleeping? General good conversation with someone. You know who it is. But the other more important reason is, and why I know the changes I'm going to be making next week are better for me. I went to bed with no eBay notifications on my phone. So I didn't have to think about packing them up. I didn't have to think about, you know, all that stuff. Andre, what's going on? I'm doing good. How are you? Don't hold there. How was Subnautica? We're still doing it. I needed to take a break. I'm to a point where I'm very lost and confused and more personally frustrated than anything. So I was like, you know what? We gotta walk away from this for now. We'll come back to it once we have a brain reset. Oh, that was a bad one. Yeah. I'm very much enjoying it, but no, I would still recommend it. I might even start my playthrough over, but not on survival. Because it gets annoying having to always get water and food, and like you're about to finally make progress, and next thing you know, you drank all the water that you had in storage, and you have to go 1,400 meters back to your life pod because you haven't made it far enough in the game yet to build your actual base. Yeah. It's a lot of back and forth, and... Oh, that was bad. We don't need to duck in Super Mario World. Your hitbox stays the same whether you're ducked or not when you're small. It's a grind. It's absolutely a grind. And we'll get back to it, but for now, I needed the mental break. Mario, it's a challenge, but I can kind of shut my brain off and just play it, despite it being Kaizo. And this is like one of the top 10 hardest hacks, even though I'm not even close to the skill level of it. But when it comes to Mario, I'm kind of a masochist. So, here we are. But yeah, McKnights, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it was good that there was no eBay notifications on my phone. It's also bad. It means less money coming in. But, I don't know. I needed to disassociate that for a minute or two. And that's okay. It's yeah, definitely a double-edged sword. But I think I'll have that balance better going forward for sure. Oh. We shouldn't have made it through any of that. Damn. No. To find balance on this type of game, very hard. Make a survival game that makes a progression feel good and not exhaust the player. Yeah, and that's why I think that I'm... With the knowledge that I have of the game now, I think I'll be able to progress quite quickly. Not doing survival. And actually enjoying it more. Instituting the new schedule right away? Probably, yeah. We'll see. I think it's what's best for me to avoid burnout. Bring something that I'm passionate about back in my life. Money's great and all, but what I'm passionate about can also bring me money. So, you know, there's no need to neglect it. We'll see if Ross is done with my table saw. Oh. Yeah. Amen to that indeed. It's not as much money, but life doesn't always have to be about money. Happiness and balance is, I didn't think we were making it past that muncher. Whoa, we kicked it the wrong way. Used to be a doctor and sad every day. Exactly. That's like a friend of mine. He always grew up wanting to be a chef, and he liked actually cooking. And, basically, his parents stepped in and were like, look, unless you're like a top 10 chef in the world, you're not going to make much money at that. And they put pressure on him to change his life, and now he's a dentist. And going through the dentist school, he was just miserable. And I'm like, well, guess that's what happens when parents want you to be much poorer but happier. And that right there is like, money's just, it's not the be-all end-all. Does it make life easier? Sometimes. Oh my goodness. I'm turning back before I kick the shell. That's the problem. Ooh. Not dealing with human misery every day. Yeah, that's a big, big thing. I have a easy enough time thinking negatively on my own, let alone having to deliver bad news and deal with sickness and disease. Oh my god. I gotta be missing that by like a quarter of a tile every time. Focus. There we go. No. You're telling me. My thing about money, though, is I've never had it, so why do I need it? I've survived this long without it. Might as well be happy with what I'm doing. Oh, that was a bad one. I knew as soon as I jumped that was a bad shell jump attempt. Oh! We were behind that whole time. And then I panicked on the block because I didn't think I was going to make that shell jump. Let's just not talk about how bad we're doing. I started off so good making PB progression on this level on like the second attempt. And now we're in this death warp. I'm not gonna lie though. We're a few weeks away from me being absolutely miserable no matter what. But I promised a friend that I'd help his farm, so can't break a promise. There's still some good moments out there, but like it's just the overarching theme. And when I was at Ross's on Wednesday, his wife couldn't agree more about the cleanliness issue. And I'm like, thank you. Oh! Oh my god. The camera scroll messed me up there. I thought for sure I was going on that spiny. I told Ross when it comes time to bulldozing that house, I'll just put a bull bar on the front of my truck and go at top speed and call it a day. Then I'll sell the truck to his farm for 500 bucks. Oh. This one is difficult. This one is difficult. And the thing is, you don't see my controller and I don't have a controller input. You could probably see though. Might take me like a few seconds to set up here. I could probably get a hand cam going for my controller. But you would also see how much I have to like so Super Mario World mechanics are actually incredibly complex. So I'm gonna show you something crazy. Oh, I didn't want to reset. Oh, but I bet you there's things you don't know as a kid. Like regrabs. You will actually fall slower while you're holding jump. So that's fun. I don't want Super Dram World. And they abuse that mechanic like crazy. Like, if you hold jump, that's how fast you fall when you hold jump. Not, you just dive right down. So there's a big physical difference there. Give me a shell. We don't need Yoshi. Even though there he is. Technically, you have to do a small re-grab when you do a shell jump. But there's a spot that you can basically practice shell jumps in Super Mario World. Why did I lose all my speed there? That was interesting. So you can actually perfectly line yourself up for a shell jump if you literally just stand here. But the input is jump, let go, and then hold it again. It's actually crazy for a shell jump. The amount you have to input. See, and I didn't let go soon enough. So, yeah. There's like, to do a shell jump, there's like 4 separate inputs. And then, there's also a P-switch jump, which is frame perfect, and Super Nintendo's run at 60 frames a second. I missed it. So, yeah. There's a lot of mechanics. There's... If I really wanted to, I could get into, like, crazy shell hacks where they do mid-airs, which means you have to get P-speed. Once you jump, you have to tap left and kick the shell at the same time, then tap right, then let go of your jump button and re-grab your jump button. All within a second, and it's 4 frame perfect tricks in a row in order to get that midair. So, Super Mario World is so insanely complex. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's the kind of thing where I know that it's achievable. I'm just not doing it because I'm not good at it yet. Only on a few games? Yeah. I might look at adding a hand cam. Like this level, we're gonna get the halfway point because we already got the checkpoint and we saved. But like, you have to legitimately start with a regrab at the halfway point. More strategical? Yeah. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, there's something about Mario that's always brought me back. Nuzlocke and Civ 7. Why would you throw it that way? Thanks, Lakitu. Competition against yourself. That's fair. Oh, it's absolutely masochism. McKnight's absolutely. But I've been debating a Nuzlocke. In the face. And as you see, I have a ton of hacks on my FX Back Pro. Not a lot, but enough where I could go to an easier hack. But I'm just like, no, I want to get good, and I want to get good now, even if it means I'm gonna be yelling and swearing for 2 hours. And stuck on this level for who knows how long. Masochism. In my other axe throwing world, that's like going to an IATF event. I hate it, but I'm still here because I'm throwing axes. I think Nuzlocke does too. Well, and you learn along the way, too. And there's different degrees of Nuzlocke, too. If you really want to be a masochist, go to Survival Ironmon. Have fun. Oh. Kaizo Ironmon's hard enough. Hell, just straight Ironmon's hard enough. Too short, yep. That's too much. I had to reset 4,000 times just to get a good seed, and it lasted to Brock's gym. Woo! Oh yeah, it absolutely does. That's where, like, strategizing with status conditions and moves that do damage over time all matter. It makes more sense. You can, you know. Ugh. Of course, I had to have an itch after I make the jump, but yeah, I would definitely be interested in a Nuzlocke. And there's nothing special to set up about it. It's just a self-imposed rule set. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, Pokerogue was did a lot for people to, especially casuals, like myself, to understand not just all-out attacking moves. Aside from Sword Dance and Dragon Dance, which inherently was like an all-out move. What are you talking about? I don't need Leech Seed. Okay, let's do this. Oh, got the shell jump, but not good enough. Go back to Gen 1. What is an ability? Not in this game. What do you mean I can punch a ghost? Kadabra can learn Seismic Toss? What? God, Gen 1's so broken. I loved that playthrough. I literally just did stupid shit and it worked out. Why? Because Gen 1 is broken. Ah! We don't like Lakitu. Oh, that was just bad. Yeah. Yeah. Gen 3, they did a swap. Some moves went from physical to special as well. Yeah, the games have evolved, and despite what people think about even Sword and Shield, they're much better. Oh, it's such a tight jump. They are much easier, yeah. Well, I would say with the exception of Gen 1, they are much easier. Gens 3 to 6, I had no momentum there. Definitely, I would say we're probably the more difficult ones. And then they started to ease up a little. I think even to a point, Legends Arceus brought back a titch of that difficulty, but not a ton. We'll see what they do with Legends ZA. It looks significantly easier aside from the battle mechanic, where your Pokemon will actually follow you so you can dodge moves. We'll have to see how the UI is programmed on that. That might be frustrating. Like for ROM hacks and fan-made games. Yeah, they definitely add difficulty for sure. But they also know that their demographic is 5 years old to 50 years old. So there's never going to be a way to make everybody happy. Oh. All moves 100% accurate if you physically dodge. I just don't think they'll have an accuracy rating. It'd be best to just not have an accuracy rating. Oh my god, are we gonna get a player skill tree? That'd be sick. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. There's possibly like moves that, say like Earthquake might be something that's 100% accurate still. How do you dodge an Earthquake? No. It is meant, yeah. I still enjoy them, like Mario Wonder. I had a good time with Mario Wonder. It wasn't my favorite game of all time, but I mean, it was still a good time. Was it difficult? Nah. Thunder? Yeah. But effectively, when you look at Thunder now versus Thunderbolt, in that game, it could effectively be the same move. The only difference is one was 100%, the other's 80. And 80%, like you had, I think it was what, 60 power for Thunder, maybe 40, and Thunderbolt was 100. Thunder plus Rain gives you an extra 50%. Yeah! Oh, we made it! No, we didn't. That was bad. 100%. Right. But I think, too, that that's why these games have competitive elements, is because then there's a lot of strategy involved with, you know, like when you go against competitive players. That's probably their justification to making the 95 is 0. Yep. Anything that's not 100 is 50-50. Unless it's an Oko, then it's literally 0%. They make the games easy enough so that those minute mechanics don't matter. But when it comes to competitive, they matter. Ooh. That was weird. Loaded. Yeah, 100% in the rain. But I think that's probably why I've never cared to get into competitive. Is because there's some games that I just enjoy the more casual experience. When I was at my axe throwing event on Sunday, they had their TVs going, and they were showing the regionals that a lot of the people from the event went to, and it was down in Pittsburgh. And the live stream, or the replay of that event ended, and it was on my friend's account, and he's into competitive play. And as soon as the replay of the live stream ended from the Pittsburgh event, it went into Wolfie Gellick's video about how he won the European regionals. Everybody there came up to me and they were like, "Did you put that video on?" I'm like, "No, it's not even attached to my phone. There's one competitive player here that would have watched that video." It's not me. It's not me. Who is it then? I was like, "It's Austin." They're like, "He's a competitive Pokemon player?" I'm like, "Yeah. We've done trades in Sword and Shield because I have things that he wanted." I was like, "I'm just happy to help out a guy to go into competitive ranks." What? I was like, "Yeah, that would have... not my account. I would have been happier if it was one of my videos playing, but it's not, so..." I'm not the only nerd here. Calm down, people. There was one person there, she was like... We hadn't seen each other in quite some time. And she was like, "So how's the progress on the venue going?" I'm like, "Well, finally making progress. And I know it's been a slow go." And she goes like, "It's been 2 years." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but I finally decided to sell off my collection of like Pokemon cards and video games to help get it going." And she goes, "Nerd! You're such a nerd!" I'm like, "Yeah." And she goes, "But are you like making good money?" And I'm like, "Well, last week I made $2,300. She's like, "So when are we getting married?" I was like, "Money. So you like me because being a nerd makes money, but you don't like me being a nerd. That ain't gonna work." Oh. Dude, money. Yeah, exactly. Watching 10-pin, Pro 10-pin on YouTube the other day, and it was a Fox broadcast. The players have songs that play when they strike, and one of the guys was the Pokemon theme song. I wanna be the very best, but no one ever was. Yeah, I was like, I sold 3 Charizard cards for $700, and she was like, really? I'm like, yeah, being a nerd pays, man. Like, nerds run the world, get over it. Like, since selling my stuff off, I've made more progress in 3 weeks than I have in 2 years. And being a nerd will give me the ability to run my own Pokemon card store when the venue gets going, which means more YouTube videos, which means more money, which means selling more cards, which means more money. Oh, we rubbed our ass on that block, but we made it. Weird, right? Learn the market. Become passionate about what things is. Or feed into your passions. Eventually your passions will monetize. Weird. But it takes time to get things in place. Like, 2 years to establish a couple businesses is not that long of a time for him. You living that too? Yeah. Boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. Oh my god. You're entering your 2nd year with the company? Congrats. Ah. Starting to walk now? Good. Good to hear it. I mean, technically I own the card business already, but, you know, legalities. Yeah, 16 years of bullying and paying back in his cash rewards. The town I live in. Oh my god. Time, effort, consistency. That's literally all life is. But the town I live in and the work that's been done to my house, they won't approve me for a home occupation business license, so guess I'm just gonna have to move the business. And that's fine. Yeah. Time, effort, consistency, 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 sleep, consistency. Ugh. Oh man, I should play some Super Mario Bros. 3 on Nintendo, and then I can talk about sub-pixel manipulations. Yeah. How do speedrunners get so good? Well, consistency. Such a nerd. I can only really do World 1 of Super Mario 3 well. I watch a lot of Mario 3 speedruns because it's actually so fascinating. You can start setting up manipulations for, like, wall clips in World 7, but it starts with, like, World 1 time framing. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, right through the shell. This guy's such a nerd. And proud of it, damn it. Swing and a miss. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Oh! Holy crap. That's the best we've done. Look out, world. We might just get a checkpoint today. And then I'll forget to save and we'll have to do this all again. That was legitimately a part of the level I have only seen on other people's playthroughs. We might get the checkpoint today. Getting the checkpoint in this level is hard. We're on the easy part. Ugh. Only a few people can appreciate that. That's true. Like, if I were playing Quickie World right now, we possibly would have beaten the entire hack by now. No! I re-grabbed the jump button just a fraction of a second too soon. Really? Yeah. Quickie World's not that hard. I think there's only, like, 2 shell jumps in the entire thing. That's the hack that I told you to come to give a shot when you were at my place. And you didn't even really make the first jump. Oh. And you were like, this is easy? I was like, well, in the world of in Mario Hack it is. And then I started to explain to you, like, hey, if you let go of the jump button, Mario falls faster. And you were like, yeah, that doesn't mean a thing to me. Man. That was bad. Bad. Hey, mechanics are a thing, McKnights. What? But Dark Souls! Boo. And that concept of being precision with timing and parrying, it's no different. No different. You just gotta learn to when to let go of jump, when to grab jump, when to spin jump, when to normal jump. The only difference is, everything in Super Mario World, sometimes you have to hit within 1/60th of a second. That's no big deal. Have I played other survival games? Not really, no. Ma. Well, it's a good thing that when we get the venue going, my entire stream setup is going there, huh? I'm trying to think if I've played more survival games. Does Animal Crossing count? God dang it. Yeah, I've seen some of Split Fiction, not all of it. But do you know what's great about Split Fiction? You and I could play that without me having to buy it. Na 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 na. That's it, McKnights. You better get your stream setup going, bud. Don't Starve, Oxygen included. No, nothing like that I haven't played. I wasn't even looking at the screen for half of that. I know, it's not console specific, even though we have the same console. Which, why lack it too? It's not that I'm not into those kind of games. I would definitely be into those games, but I just, money. I'm frivolous. And Mario ROM hacks are free. And time, too. Yeah. I gave Subnautica a chance because it was on like a 60% discount or 80% discount. I don't know. It was like 18 bucks. So it wasn't a lot. And I know a lot of the games, especially if you go on Steam, they're usually very affordable. The problem is, the old PC is not happy when I try to game and stream from it. I was pretty sure I was getting past that. Come on! Raft? Maybe. I'll play some Rust. To put it to you this way, Andre, I don't know if you've ever heard of Half Sword. I tried to play Half Sword in stream. Half Sword is basically a sandbox game, and my computer just would not. My components are good. They're just old. They're tired. They've been working every day for 9 years. But until I'm completely out of options, I'm gonna keep running it. Until it starts to get warm beside my lap and things start on fire, we're gonna run it. So, labor law will catch you. That's worker abuse, yeah. It's a good thing the PC can't sue me. Alright. This is the run. It's not the run. Yet. Yeah, well, if it stays old enough and it doesn't adapt to new technology, it never will. Yeah. Genius move. Outsmart the system. Just don't adapt to the system. Why, Lakitu? No, eventually the plan is for this computer to become our front desk computer, because it's still great for checking the website and checking in bookings and all that other stuff. And then, yeah, exactly, a cashier computer. And then the business will just happen to have something insane. I needed to edit videos for the card business. Yeah. So, my friend Ross with his farm, of course he owns a corporation. The things that he was telling me that they're like, yeah, like legitimately, I can put a lot of stuff under the farm, even if it's not necessarily for the farm. And I'm like, oh. He's like, if I just buy lumber, that could be for anything. Specifically, anything at the farm. I'm like, oh, alright. The Canadian government is pretty relaxed on what you can and cannot write off from what I'm learning. So, that's why I'm not too worried about a new computer that we would need for a front desk anyway. Did you need that big of a computer? Not yet, but I might. You never know. Make it! Oh, God. How's the environment dealing with the crazies? Let's see. I was panicked and stressed at first, but so far it hasn't cost me any more money, so maybe that's just because I'm not buying American products. The thing is like, tensions are definitely high. There's no doubt about that. But oh, boo. That was, but like, technically we have a new prime minister now. And he's an absolute monster when it comes to dealing with economic crises like this. So I feel a little better, but overall it really hasn't changed much for me day to day yet, I would say. Maybe in a couple months it will. But in general, Canada's exporting more than we're importing, so yeah, I mean, from what McKnights is telling me, our new prime minister is the guy that basically negotiated everything through Brexit. So, I mean, that gives me hope. Things might change a little bit if the tariffs truly shut down Canada's car industry, but I don't know. I think as things go further, and Harper congratulated for him, and a conservative congratulated a liberal. Oh my goodness. Well, not that it was a huge success, no, but he navigated it through so that not both systems would completely collapse on themselves. But I don't know. I think though that when it comes right down to it, Trump spouted off, and I think he still has no idea what he's talking about personally, but I think he is slowly realizing he meant to say tax and not tariff. Ooh, that was a good one. Oh. Oh. Do you see any true chance of war? My gut says yes. Yeah, I would say that there legitimately is. Because unfortunately, there's enough people in Canada that believe Trump is the answer to everything too. Our only saving grace is I think there's enough American military that will refuse to answer or refuse to act out the demands and the commands. I would say that it's probably a good 25 to 30% of Canada that actually wants to become American. It might be more, it might be less, but there's enough of them that are outspoken. Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot. They think that he's the I think that he's the be all end all. And I don't think those Canadians would understand how much we would actually lose. And those are also the Canadians that, if it were to happen, would lose the most. Like, just giving an example, This is going to be a very, very broad general example. But the people that rely on Canadian programs the most are the ones that believe in Trump the most. And those programs that they rely on would definitely not be accepted or funded by an American government. So they would be the first ones to complain. They just burst out. I think this is personally what I think. I think that the American population will probably have enough of the shenanigans before it gets to the scale of a Canada versus US war. The problem, I think that we'll see a civil war within America before we see a Canada-US war. That's my thoughts, because it's still like $20 for a dozen eggs down there, which is crazy. But one thing I don't think the leader of the U.S. realizes is that if they truly decide to go to war with Canada, they're not just going to war with Canada. They're basically going to war with everybody but Russia and Germany. Like, the state of Maine is already yelling they've lost 70% of state income from Canada tourists canceling the summer vacations. Oh, Germany's on our side too. So basically it would be Russia, US versus the world. And I don't think, as much as the US is the biggest exporter of brain, work with me here, of, I guess, military. Russia, US, Iran, China, and North Korea. I'll take our chance with the Germans. The Germans and the British. And the Japanese. But, yeah. That's, yeah, what a world. Every 100 years, right? Yeah, well, that's because we're crazy. We write war crimes. True. Ooh, I barely made that one. Yeah, things are tense, but at the end of the day, there's only so much we can control ourselves. Unfortunately, the states messed up their voting. And, whether we want to believe tampering was a thing or not. Oh, we're so far behind. We're so far behind. Even if I made that jump, it wouldn't have mattered. This level's not an auto-scroller, but you're at the mercy of how fast the platform moves. Oh, yeah. No tax on tips, but that's still income. No tax on tips! Yay, he's got my vote! We're gonna make America great again. Yeah, but if you looked at the underlying numbers, America was pretty great under Biden. You know, the dismantling of education, whether we want to admit it or not, is happening in our little province as we speak. China's gonna pay the tariffs, yeah. The Canadians in China will pay the tariffs. It's like, No. And then it's, oh, I know teachers are days away from striking. My mom fully disagrees with it. But, what do we do? And then he backtracks by saying, well, it's not the... Yes, it's going to be expensive for Americans, but it'll force them to build plants here. And it's like, why do you think they haven't built plants there? You don't have the resources to actually utilize the plants. Like, well, I'll just take off all of the protection from the national forests and we'll be fine. Okay, that might solve one issue, but you still need to grow trees for another 100 years before you can harvest them again. How about that? You think about that? I sent McKnight's one TikTok. I don't even know why we get our lumber from Canada. Because that's where the trees are. I look at these trade deals and they're the worst ones ever written in history. Who wrote them? Me, in 2018. You idiot. Oh. Damn potash. And the split between the state like California has... Oh, man. The thing is, I don't think it's going to get better. There is one way it gets better. And that's that somehow both the president and vice president cease to exist. For the most part, yeah. Canada's weird. Cities run independently, provinces run independently. Sort of, but kind of. Ontario, you're 19 to drink. Quebec, you're 18. Alberta, you're 18. Saskatchewan, you're 19. I think. I don't know. Saskatchewan runs daylight saving, or Saskatchewan does not run daylight savings time. The rest of the country does. Some provinces have their own provincial tax, sales tax. Alberta doesn't. Like... You can... And there's different road rules. Oh yeah, there's different road rules. Like, in Saskatchewan, you cannot turn right on red, but you can in pretty much everywhere else. How about labor laws? Mostly federal for labor laws. There's the odd little... Yeah, labor laws are mostly national federal. There's the odd little, like, quirk that's provincial, but for the most part, that's national. Yeah, but how are they going to prove that? Unless there's a cop actually trailing you. Oh. No, you can, well, that depends on the age. In Alberta, you can work at 12? I think it is. I had a paper route when I was like 8 years old. And then I went to work at Wendy's when I was 13. The only real thing... Where has the lowest minimum wage in the country? Oh, as an aspiring business owner, thank God for that. No, I'm joking. Wages are like 100% write-off. Who cares? 100% jail time in Brazil? Interesting. I think there has to be some sort of parent permission involved. I don't know. I don't remember. That was 23 years ago for me. I think what it is like you can work at any age. It's just the hours you're allowed to work and the amount of people you work with has a standard. So like when I worked at Wendy's when I was 13, I wasn't allowed to do opening or closing shifts, and I always had to have at least one supervisor on shift at all times. So it's not like they're putting a minor in a dangerous situation closing or opening a store by themselves. But again, that was 23 years ago, and labor laws have changed since then. Can't stay past 10 p.m. That makes sense. That pretty much lines up with what I was doing when I was in school and working. So I don't think that that's a company policy type thing. Wow. I had to first frame that input following jump. Make that. States can add over it, but not subtract to it. Part of the Constitution. That's interesting. McKnights and I know the labor laws well. We debated suing a previous employer. And we kind of need to know them ourselves for the future, but... Man. Maybe we should consider it again. 7 years, right? We got that long? Oh. Knowing the rules of the game is nice. Absolutely. Suck it, Lakitu. The only way that he could have gotten away with everything he got away with when me and McKnights are co-workers was if we were salaried employees. But we were not, so he owes us for about... He owes me for about 400 hours of labor. He also owes me for about... $1,000 worth of supplies that I put into that business. Oh no, don't be sorry about the questions. Questions are good. Keeps me engaged, keeps me talking, I like it. He owes you for a whole summer of the trailer and the 10% of all bookings. Even the one that he stranded you on the side of the road for an entire day for. Do I vote by deputies? Yes. We vote for our specific area to represent us. Yeah. Chat. I'm gonna run to the washroom quick and grab another drink. I'll be right back. My thumb also hurts a little bit, so, you know. Give that a half a second to recover. You don't miss controller blisters? You know, joysticks were a wonderful invention. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we ran out of time. I was like, what? What? I thought my console died for half a second there. Make sure I'm actually done. We gotta die. Even in modern gaming, I still very much prefer D-pad when I get the chance to use it. It's just not great for a lot of game control on new games. Boo. I don't know if putting new rubbers in this controller would be a good thing or a bad thing. Not like they're 30 years old or anything. Maybe I wouldn't have to press as hard, but I think just inherently I press hard on the controller. Oh. Yeah, that's cool. What I should do is what a lot of Mario streamers are starting to do is get a hitbox, D-box, whatever you want to call them. It's a fighting controller pad where it's a joystick and then buttons. And I'm like, man, that's cool, but I'd be so confused. But it would definitely save your thumbs, that's for darn sure. I don't play enough Kaizo to worry about it, though. Mariomon? I know of Iron Bros. But I think, is Mariomon the N64 mod? I know that's pretty big right now. I've heard of it, but I don't know any of the rule sets or anything about it. Why am I not getting the height? I'm holding the jump button. Just sometimes that momentum steal, or the platform steals your momentum sometimes. Ludwig is launching soon? Interesting. Well, he can't charge for it. If there's any Mario property, he legally cannot charge any money for it. So... really invested on it. I should take a look at it. I'm assuming it's a Mario Pokemon crossover style. Later the jump. Ah, gotcha. Pokemon Mario. Alright. I'd be down to check it out. It's like my two favorite IPs. Well, aside from Borderlands. Boo. Releases in April. That's like 10 days from now. 9 days from now. Made it. Okay. I have decided that we're going to practice some Quickie World stuff. I want to actually beat a level today. Oh, yeah. Ugh. What's wrong with people? All because he didn't wear a Canadian jersey during the Four Nations? Well, wrong. I was very much muscle memorying the last pack. I don't know, man. I understand that some public figures need to express their political stance, but, like, I don't think sports figures do. Oh, I forgot about that bullet. Okay, come on. Come on. I already saw a checkpoint. I lost all my momentum. Hitting the jump button would be a plus. Oh, boo. I needed to hit that. I got. Ooh. Some soccer players in Brazil were very important on talking against the military dictatorship, because there was a public who loved it. I mean, okay, we didn't get the regrab. That's cool. No big deal. Thanks. No regrab. I don't know why I hit exit. There's one level. Oh, that's not good. Max height jumps. Love it. Anyone can talk and have media. You're not wrong. Whoop! Swing and a miss. We beat a level! Well, Draisaitl was out before that game. McDavid, I don't know. I saw the play on the apparent injury, and it was like... looked like nothing. So I don't know. Yeah. It used to be the smart and articulated, but, you know... Oh, right. I know what's going on here. Oh, we're so far behind! Are we talking about the same Morrissey incident that I saw last night? Yeah. It looked like kind of just basically rubbed him and then... Yeah, I don't know. Well, it didn't seem like much. Oh, we're so done for. I know I hit the spin button. No, Morrissey's not at all that kind of player. Nope, we need that. Did you see the Josh Anderson? His leg cut? Well, would have been. So, it was against the Senators in that game, and he was in the corner. He went to the corner to get the puck with Pinto, and Pinto went and checked, and his skate blade got caught between the boot and the and his leg, right where the Achilles is. And it was the first game that Josh Anderson had ever worn cut-resistant socks. So he came out with no harm, no foul, but still, it was like, holy crap. I agree. If cut-resistant stuff was mandatory, Evander Kane would be playing this season. Because rumor is it still his wrist and hand. God dang it, I still need that! Oop. Yeah. I also didn't know how far back the Landeskog injury was and where it started. We're talking about hockey. Well, that worked, but not. Did you know that Landeskog's injury goes as far back as just like this innocent play in 2000? Or 2020? Where Makar went to the corner, he got tripped up, and his skate blade hit his knee and cut his knee? No, I need a regular jump. And then he played for 2 years. Yeah. Back up my stuff for when I play on Wednesday. He is with the team on the road trip, though. No, I didn't have peep speed. Yeah, his practices look so good. Well, that thing screwed me. Good news, guys. We beat a level. We did beat a level today. This level gets significantly easier once you hit the checkpoint. Killed him! Oh my god. It's a note block. Hit the note block. Told you, so much easier after the checkpoint. Two levels down. This level's weird. So you actually have to you can't touch anything. I think. Yeah, if you hold run, you're screwed. That's what it is. Why am I not lining up now? Yeah, that's cool. Neutral D-pad. No D-pad. Just no D-pad. That's the problem. Okay, my brain just... It's so hard not to hold a button. It's like you're always holding buttons in Mario World. I held a button again. Oh, rude. Who knew that holding a direction would actually lose your momentum? Weird. Mario World physics. Oh yeah. Also forgot about that. Get back here! I had to spin jump. Yep. Yeah. I think the next level is the level where we have that awkward shell jump off a note block. Yeah. I suck. Manipulated, but I couldn't make it. Yay! Oh, yep, we're done. Whew! Oh no! No. Devastating. Yeah. There we go. There we go. All right. I think based on time frame, we'll do our best to beat this next level. And then move on with our day. I got lots of stuff to do. I forgot about this. Do-do-do. Boop, boop, do-do-do. Too much. Too much air. Too much momentum. Death blocks. Shell jump. I hate this shell jump so much. That could work. That could actually work. Do I want it to? No. But it could work. Oh, right. Right! I'm actually shocked I got that shell jump that quick. Nope. Okay, I got it. I think I got it. I know what I need to do. Just, can I translate my brain to my thumb? We'll find out! I know I've beat the level before, but, you know. Excuse me? Why am I not getting that? I jumped too good. I don't understand why my brain's not figuring this out. Whoops! Of course. I got it by sheer luck, and then I blow the easy stuff. Boo. I'm gonna have to draw it out until the next ad break of Twitch somehow, right? Might as well throw for content. Oh, I just got a follow notification from Twitter. Artist so-and-so just followed me. Yep, that's gonna be a block. We'll get this. I held jump. Held jump too long. Come on. Orb! And the ad's kicked off. Look at that. That is timing. That is timing. Ugh. Well, the ads are going. We're going to end things over on the YouTube chat side of things. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I very much appreciate it. I will be back Sunday night. I don't know what I'm doing on Sunday night yet, but we will figure it out. Thank you, everybody, for watching.